I mean, my gift, if everybody gets a gift, mine is definitely writing. It's not music. It's like expressing myself through the English language. Poetry is pretty natural for me. To make it really, really good is a lot of work because you have to keep refining and rethinking. I don't think I've ever done anything original, to be quite honest with you.
Okay.
But, and again, I don't think anybody has in about 2,000 years. Every story has been told, you know, it's just in the poetry and in the performance of the story, you know, and amazingly enough with music, there's the melody and harmony and progression combinations they're infinite, you know, so it's which you think at some point everything would have been done, and maybe it has, but you know, it's still, you twist it around and you sing it a little bit differently and it becomes your own. I'm from New York City. I've been here all my life. Bronx till I was 7, and then Manhattan the rest of the days. My favorite music is always the sound of just one person and a guitar, you know, or a banjo or whatever. Just that one person sitting there alone telling the story through their music is just, it's so direct to me. I get away with wearing a lot of provocative, or not provocative, but crazy ass shit because of my hair. If I didn't have my hair, I'd probably have to dress totally differently. This jacket, I love this jacket. It's Ted Baker. And these I got at Runway. I don't know who makes them or not. They're definitely ladies' trousers, but they don't look like it on me. Maybe they do. The boots, again, Trash and Vaudeville. That place is kind of like one-stop shopping for easy rock and roll shit if you don't want to have to think about it. And black, to me, red, black, white, and gray is pretty much the only colors I'll ever wear, and I'm very well aware that 3 of those colors are not in fact colors. But I mean, to me, red is, my real name isn't Johnny, it's Behrang. I'm Iranian. And in my language, Behrang means distinct color. It's the way my father explained it is if you were to take a white canvas and take a paintbrush with red paint and just fling it, and that'd be it. And these jeans, I don't know when I got them where, but I know that I've spent probably at least $300 getting the crotch sewn back together so I can keep wearing them. This jacket, when I was living, my mother and father are divorced, and when I was living with my mom in high school, her boyfriend taught me how to play guitar. When he was a young punk my age, back in the 80s, and rolling around terrorizing his neighborhood, this was the jacket that he was wearing, and you know, my music didn't work out for him, and he gave me this. And I bought these because, as you can see, I have tons of cowboy boots, and I injured my back, and I was told not to wear big heels anymore. So I still rock them, but I can't rock them on a day-to-day basis all the time, so I had to get some flats. This shirt is the first thing I found that started me on my journey towards dressing like a rock and roller and not dressing like my father. It's this. I found this at the Chelsea flea market. My mother gave to me, and I'm Iranian, and last summer, or I guess the summer before last, anyone who was paying attention to anything happening in the world may have noticed that there was almost a revolution in Iran. And it's called the Green Movement, and I wrote a song called Freedom, Glory Be Our Name. So this is, my mother gave me this, and I used to wear this every time we would go and play at the demonstrations. And I'm hoping that, you know, the movement starts getting hot again. Most of the songs I've written in my head, walking home, waiting to write them. You know, but it's an idea, and then sometimes the poetry comes first. I'll write a poem, and sometimes the music comes first. But I don't know, and I just go through creative explosions where, like, it'll be about a 3-month period where I'll write like 20 songs. Because performing is like, I mean, performance art is such a catharsis, and it's such a, you know, you give it all, and you release, and you let go of yourself, you know, at least you try to. That's the goal, is to arrive at that place where you more or less have an out-of-body experience, where you just release yourself into the audience and let them consume you. And, you know, it's easier to do that when they're appreciating what you're doing. But the recording studio, to me, like, I love composition, and I love thinking about parts, and I love, like, actual way the music works, and performance is just recreating that.